So Chris, our co-founder, used to organize music events around the world, and he was constantly frustrated by poor addressing. So he sat down with a friend of his, a mathematician, and started discussing there must be a better way of doing this. They started looking at what might be a usable size of square, and they realized that 3 meters by 3 meters is small enough to be useful. They worked out that there's 57 trillion 3-meter squares around the world. And then they started looking at how many words they would need to cover those squares. And they worked out that a word list of 40,000 words, because 40,000 times 40,000 times 40,000 is 64 trillion. That gives you enough unique combinations to give every one of those 3-meter squares a unique code. So what3words is just a really simple way to talk about a location. What we've done is we've divided the world up into small squares, and then we've given each one of those squares a unique identifier made of 3 dictionary words. So table, chair, lamp is a 3-meter square somewhere on the planet. And millions of people around the world are using it on a daily basis to meet up with friends. Photographers are using it to tag memorable locations. We're being used by delivery services in different parts of the world and by NGOs and charities. We also license our code to businesses so they can build what3words into their own systems. So we're being used by delivery companies, we're being used by ride-hailing and taxi companies, and we're also being built into cars around the world. So you can jump into your vehicle and say, take me to Apple, Banana, Spoon, and it knows exactly where you want to go. We discovered that we're being used in South Africa by an ambulance service. A lot of women die in childbirth because they can't be found, ambulance can't get to them. What they were doing was distributing stickers with the 3-word addresses of people's homes on. And so if they needed to call an ambulance, they could simply read the 3-word address off their sticker, and the ambulance knows exactly where they want to go. There's one story in particular. A 12-year-old was in a car accident with his grandmother. He knew about the app. He had the app on his phone. So when he called 999 and they said, "Where are you?" he was able to give them the 3-word address of exactly where he was, and they were able to get the ambulance services out, and the grandmother made a speedy recovery. An address is one of the first steps for social and economic development. It means that you can vote. It means you can open a bank account, open a small business, and so one of the aims for what3words is to be legally recognised by a country as an address. Our mission is to make the world a better place. We can fundamentally make it less frustrating. We can make it more efficient for businesses, and we can make it safer. So knowing that we are having that sort of impact today is an incredibly humbling experience.